Hello, everyone. This is Debbie Happy Cohen here with Network Like a Woman. And if I sound a little bit tired, it's because I feel a little bit tired. I actually slept really, really, really good. And so I'm feeling tired in a good, happy way, if you know what I mean, like really well rested. So one of the first things I do every morning is meditate. I drink natural water, which I talked about here before, with a little bit of lemon juice. It's filtered water with lemon juice and a little bit of sea salt, to the point that you can't taste it, really, really little bit, but it changes the chemistry of the water and it makes it very, it just makes the cells happier. I can't explain it, but you should try it. And I start out with meditation, and I've been exploring different meditation teachers and practices probably since I was like 19 or 20. And I've got this like one piece of hair. It's funny, I do these videos and it's so weird because I'm staring at myself and I don't really like that. But there we have it. Anyway, so one of my favorite new meditation practices, new like over the last couple years, is Dr. Joe Dispenza. Amy Gregory turned me on to his work, and I found that I liked his clarity and I liked his intentionality. There's a goodness to his intentionality. He's the one I was talking about who gave me the idea to do the corn seed experiment, and I just got to get the some cute little planters for them, for the seeds. And one of the other things that I like about his work is he collects testimonials from ordinary people who attend his workshops. Ordinary meaning they're not doctors or scientists. They're not like, oh, I woke up one day and I was enlightened. They're ordinary people. And this, I was listening to one just now prior to this call, and it's this woman named Andrea from Bogota, Colombia, and she was going to have ovarian cancer, cervical cancer. That's a cervical cancer, and surgery. And she just kept feeling like there's another way, and so a couple of serendipities happened. She landed on Joe Dispenza's work, went to his workshop, and the whole thing disappeared. But here's the thing. There's something that he said, and I'll put the link to that testimonial video at our Patreon live stream number 106, so you can find it easily. He said, some people come to this work, and I have found this to be true as a joy-based living leader. I want you to really pay attention here. This was very important. And one of the reasons I listened to him is because I like listening to other leaders that I respect or admire, because it helps me find the words for my own experience. And he said, some people come to this work and they feel entitled. They're like, well, how come she got the healing and I didn't? That kind of a thing. I've seen that at Joy-Based Living. It's saddening. And what he said was, she didn't just come here and get a healing. She came, got a healing, and kept doing the work. She kept doing the work. Ha ha. I have this video now with Jonathan. I'll post that as well at the Patreon page. It says, do your 12 practices. And he said, this was the thing that he said that really touched me. I mean, that touched me, but this really touched me. He said, she kept choosing herself. And the reason I have a meditation practice to me is an expression of choosing myself. Now, the meditation I love most from Joe Dispenza is called Blessings of the Energy Centers, something like that. And I like it because it is me blessing me. And so when he said those words, she keeps choosing herself, I was like, that's a nice affirmation. We don't get a whole lot of affirmation of that within our culture, within our cultural conditioning. We're told to choose authority figures, to choose religions, to choose other people to put first. We're taught to be codependent. To choose yourself first is a really big deal. About Louise Hay, who started Hay House Publishing. Her first book was called You Can Heal Your Life. And I was listening to an audio from her on YouTube. If you just look up like Louise Hay YouTube talks, I chose this one because I think I liked the title and it was only like 8 minutes. And she said, you know, I give people all these different affirmations because she used to help people heal their bodies with their minds. And she said, I found that there was a shortcut, that if I gave them affirmations about very specific things, a few weeks later, they might need a new one. They often needed a new one, apparently. And she said, if I just gave them one, it took care of a lot. And it was, I love and approve of myself, or I love and accept myself. Either one. I love and approve of myself. And so I decided to take that affirmation and infuse it with energy for myself. And there's a prayer in Judaism that is the Shema, and Shema means listen. It's the most important prayer in Judaism. You're supposed to say it every day, at night and in the morning, and you're supposed to say it as you're walking throughout your day. You're supposed to say it if you're like being killed at the stake, as rabbis would do. So at your last breath, you know, so it's a pretty important prayer. And in Hebrew school, we had to memorize it when I was a child. And in English, it says, the translation is, you shall love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, and with all your might. And that prayer went very deep to my soul. I still love the prayer. I really genuinely have a felt sensation in my body when I say that prayer inside of myself. It's personal and it has meaning to me. And so I combined it with Louise Hay's affirmation, and it went, I love and approve of myself with all my heart, with all my soul, and with all my might. And I'm sharing it with you because it lit me up. And I know that you're here because you want to grow and develop who you are into your best self. Maybe you have things inside of you that you're looking for healing. Maybe you're wanting just more out of your life. I love and approve of myself with all my heart, with all my soul, and with all my might. And I promise you, if you do that affirmation or something like it, you're going to start attracting to yourself. Well, if you have crappy people in your life, they're going to drop off. They're going to leave somehow, some way. And you're going to attract to you some really, really, really beautiful experiences that match that energy. I'm going to give you some little fine writing at the bottom of this suggestion. If you don't have some amount of alignment, this can create too much transformation too quickly. I highly recommend my ebook Sanctuary, which you can download for free, which many of you already have, but I want to make sure that you know that. You can download it at joybasedliving.com. I'm going to make this video available at YouTube. I'm going to make it public where most of the other ones are not. So I hope you enjoy it, and I hope you share it with your friends if there are people that you know that are looking for healing and looking for transformation. So thank you for being with me here today, and I'll see you tomorrow at 2 p.m. Central. Have a wonderful rest of your day or evening wherever you are in the world.